I think globally we'll be fine. I mean, the couple of things that we've seen happening, there are parts of Latin America that are going through an adjustment process, and we need to watch them very, very carefully. But I think the overall trend in economic growth in that part of the world is fine. I think U.S., as I've been predicting now for a while, is completely out of its mess. And we're beginning to see very, very good traction across the whole pile of economies, and especially in ours, in the automotive side. I think that 2012 will be a great year. It's 2011 is actually going to end up on a pretty good note.
And in Europe?
And Europe, I think, is probably the biggest wild card that we all look at. I think, as I mentioned in my remarks, I am hopeful that Europe will take this opportunity to effectively reestablish a base for growth going forward. Some of the political choices that are being made, and I can only speak with some degree of comfort about what happened in Italy with Senator Monti. We could not have had a better candidate to hold that position. I think he internationally has all the required credibility. He certainly has the experience to try and manage Italy through these difficult times. The only thing that could put that rescue in danger is an interference by a very unreasoned, unwanted, unnecessary interference from the political forces which would undermine the effort. He certainly has all the support that I can give him out of Fiat and industrial in terms of moving the agenda forward, but I think we need to be careful that whatever it is that we say, we do.
And so
we've rebuilt the recovery of Fiat on a very clear understanding that whatever commitments we make, we uphold. And I think this needs to become a way of life for all Italians, not just Fiat.
So your volumes in Europe, will you cut a bit your target for 2012?
It's very difficult to tell. We're going through the preliminary assessments now as to what those numbers look like. More than volumes, it's a question of whether we can extract the same level of margins from the business. And I think we have some degree of caution as to what's possible from Europe next year. So, we will certainly take a cautious view in terms of...
So you may have to review your target.
But we'll give you a cautious view and we'll give you a range. But I think we need to be prepared for the possibility that the market may not be where it is. I still don't know where the Italian market is going to be in 2012. I've always said that this market was going to be below 1.8 million this year. It's going to end up being 1.740 million, 1.750 million, maybe even lower. So these are not great trading conditions.
I'm going to make you a final question. Is this crisis delaying the merger process of Fiat and Chrysler?
No, I don't think it would do anything. No.
So
not at all.
But it's not something that's going to happen next year at this point, the merger? Or
it's not on the agenda for 2012. And I have other things on the agenda.
Okay. And, do you have on the agenda for 2012 the Viva stake?
No.
Because you said you won't buy it in cash unless you do something else to get cash. You're doing something else in 2012?
No, I'm busy. I'm trying to run a car company.
Okay, so not planning to raise capital for Fiat?
Not this week. I don't need any.
Not this week or not?
No,
you don't.